Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we will dive into a super important topic, the incredible rise of our Nollywood queens. You'll agree with me that some of the biggest blockbusters today are being produced, directed, and written by women. But how did it all begin? So without wasting time, let's look into the evolution of women in Nollywood. Grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's talk about the powerful women in Nollywood right from the beginning till this moment. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't, like and comment below. Alright, let's get into the details. To truly appreciate where we are today, we must flash back to the very beginning, when Nollywood first exploded onto the scene in the late 80s and early 90s, powered by those legendary direct-to-video films like Living in Bondage that many of us of course rented from the video store. Female characters were definitely there, but their roles often mirrored what society expected at the time. Many early films often showed women predominantly as the dutiful wife, the suffering mother, the obedient daughter, or sometimes, sadly, as the long-suffering victim, the conniving other woman, or even the infamous wicked stepmother or evil mother-in-law, the type that carries evil charms everywhere. Think of the iconic Patience Ozokwo, our very own Mama G. While her performances were undeniably captivating, her most famous roles often saw her as that manipulative, cruel figure as seen in classics like Market Seller or even Submission, the movie. She would look at you with that kind of eye and you would know definitely that trouble is coming. Similarly, Franca Brown often played those cold, calculating villains. These characters, while unforgettable, often reinforced traditional, sometimes problematic stereotypes. Their narratives were often tied to the kitchen and, of course, the other room, and their power or agency was frequently limited by the men in power. While there were many exceptions, of course, the common narrative often painted women as dependent on men or even as pawns in a male-dominated chess game. As Nollywood matured, small, we started seeing a clear yet significant shift. The mid 2000s brought films that began to explore women in more layers, showing their strengths, their never give up spirit, and even their flaws beyond just conventional roles. This era saw the rise of actresses who, even with everyday storylines, brought a fresh depth and fire to these characters. Genevieve Nneji and Omotola Jalade Ekende, those two Bedu queens became household names, often playing strong, relatable women navigating serious challenges. Remember their roles in Blood Sisters in 2003? Of course, they played siblings pushed to their absolute limits by poverty and rivalry, showcasing intense emotional range and challenging the idea of women as dumb. They showed us that women could fight, not just cry. Another powerful film was Women's Court in 2005, starring powerhouses like Joke Silva, Onyeka Onwenu, and Rita Edochie. This film was a strong declaration of women resilience and solidarity, where affluent women facing problems from their husbands form a covert sorority, like a secret society, but of course for good, for empowerment and self-protection. It was a clear statement about women taking charges of their lives, even when things got tough. And then who can forget Girls Court in 2006, featuring Genevieve Nnaji, Rita Dominic, Uche Jumbo, and Ini Edo. These actresses embodied fierce, street-smart Lagos girls determined to make it by hook or by crook, showing ambition and friendship in a world driven by money and fast life. These films were early signs that Nollywood was ready to explore more gingerful and multifaceted female narratives. Fast forward to the last decade, and what we've witnessed is an undeniable tsunami of female leads who are not just challenging but smashing old stereotypes into tiny pieces. This era is defined by women as the author of their own stories, complex, flawed, powerful, and often carrying the entire film on their shoulders. This shift hasn't just been by chance. It's fueled not only by incredible talented actresses, but also by the increasing number of female directors and producers like Kemi Adetiba, Mo Abudu, Funke Akindele, Omoni Oboli, and Tope Oshin, and many more, who are actively shaping these narratives from behind the camera. Don't forget, please subscribe to my channel, like, and drop your comments in the comment section. Let's look at Genevieve Energy as Adaize Obiago in Lionheart. In her directional debut, Genevieve Energy also starred as Adaize, an ambitious woman ready to take over her father's struggling transport business. Faced with traditional gender expectations and a male-dominated industry where they tell you women no fit handle business, Adaize navigates corporate politics and family drama with intelligence, resilience, and quiet determination. This film was groundbreaking for its portrayal of a female lead in a corporate non-domestic setting, battling real-world business challenges and many more. Adaize's struggles are relatable, and her triumph is a victory for female empowerment on screen. Next is Funke Akindele as Jennifer in Jennifer's Diary franchise. While known for comedy that will make you laugh until your stomach hurts, Funke Akindele's Jennifer has become an iconic character, representing the struggles and triumphs of a young woman trying to make it in Lagos. From the naive village girl to a successful businesswoman, Jennifer's journey, though often hilarious, highlights theme of ambition, self-improvement, and navigating the hustle and bustle of the city life. Funke has masterfully blended humor and poignant social commentary, and her commercial success with this franchise, including the Omogeto films, solidifies her as a force both in front and behind the camera. Imagine Everybody Loves Jennifer became the fastest Nollywood film to gross a whopping 1 billion naira in box office. Now, next is Kehinde Bankole as Adire in the movie Adire, produced in 2024. Adire tells the inspiring story of a retired sex worker turned entrepreneur who moves to a small town to start a laundry business. Bankole's portrayal of Adire is a testament to resilience and fresh starts. She defies societal judgments, embraces self-sufficiency, and even empowers other women in the town to pursue entrepreneurship and reclaim their sensuality. This character champions the idea of second chances and breaking free from past shackles. Also, let's look at Adesua Itomi Wellington in various roles, from her romantic lead in The Wedding Party that made us all wanted to get married, to her strong performance in Muna, where she plays a survival of sexual abuse and trafficking on a revenge mission. Adesua showcases incredible versatility. In Muna, she embodies strength and vulnerability, taking on a role that pushes boundaries in action and trauma narrative. She also had her own in King of Boys alongside the powerful Shola Shobowale. What about the impact and the future of women in Nollywood? The rise of powerful female lead isn't just a film trend, it's a reflection of our evolving Nigerian society and the growing demand for diverse, real-life storytelling. These films and characters are actively scattering those old, often subservient or one-dimensional portrayals of women. They show women as breadwinners, decision makers, entrepreneurs, leaders, and individuals with complex emotional lives. Women doing everything. Seeing women in these empowering roles on screen reflects and inspires real life aspirations. For millions of Nigerian women and girls, these characters serve as powerful role models, showing them what's possible beyond traditional expectations. If she can do it on screen, I can do it in real life. Actresses like Funke Akindele and producers like Mo Abudu are proving that stories centered on women can attract massive audiences and generate serious revenue, contributing immensely to Nigeria's creative economy and workforce. Films like Lionheart making it to Netflix and gaining international acclaim, or King of Boys, because we are seeing a new generation of actresses like Genevieve Ume from Blood Sisters on Netflix, Uche Montana, Scarlett Gomez, even Blessing Jessica Obasi, Bimbo Ademoye, and some other producers like Tony Abraham and many more who are doing very, very excellent in the movie industry today. They are continuing this legacy, taking on complex roles and pushing new boundaries. So, From the early days of those familiar figures to today's complex, multifaceted protagonists, the evolution of female leads in Nollywood is a powerful journey of growth, resilience, and undeniable impact. These actresses and the visionary filmmakers who champion their stories are not just entertaining us, they are shaping future, challenging perceptions, and truly leading the pack in Nigerian cinema. So, my people, what are your favorite female led Nollywood films or performances that have held you spellbound? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more Nollywood insight, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my upcoming videos. Until next time, thank you and God bless.